I think I'm gonna set this video up in a way that it's a tips and tricks for this, updated tips and tricks, I think is what I'm gonna call it, or something like that. But I'm gonna make you watch the whole thing before I show them. I can't be any happier. This thing is, it's fast. All right, so we're back in the shop, and as you can see, the toy is tore down. We got the whole front end off, we got the whole dash out, we got a bunch of stuff you can see there, and it's all for this. We are putting a heater in here, ice crusher to be exact. So we got our heater unit here, got our Ys here, we got our vents, we've got a shut-off valve, we've got our switch that turns everything on. It came with some hole saws here, hole saw tool, clamps, vents, say vents? Screws and hardware, bracketry instructions in color with full pictures. Pretty awesome. I sprung for the extra thermostat to keep the heat. So I gotta put that in the system. A crap ton of hose, and then a bunch of the tubing to run all the vents. So it's a pretty nice kit. It was about $500, which was spendy. Real freaking spendy, but you get a bunch and it's a nice kit. So far I'm pretty stoked with how everything is. I'm not 100% in love with the, wait a minute, where are these easy coils at? I have not seen those. Crap. Really? Awesome. So that's a problem that I guess I'll have to figure out, because those definitely aren't in the kit. Awesome. I love spending money on things and not getting everything I'm supposed to. So, of course, it's too late on the East Coast to call and say, hey, what the hell? So I'm going to go ahead and do what I can with what I got and figure it out from there. So the first thing we need to do is get our unit mounted and then figure out where we're putting our Ys. It wants us to put our Ys way in the back and way in the front of the machine. And I don't think I'm going to do that because I don't want to. We'll see where I'm going to end up putting. Alright, so this kit wants me to put a Y in right here at this radiator hose for the return. And then it wants me to put the thermostat up underneath this cover way up here in the back, and then put it all back together and then run a line all the way up there. And I like that idea. So I am going to put my return line right in there, essentially, because that looks like a good spot for it, and it's hidden, it's underneath panels, and you'll never even know it's there. And then back here, we are going to take that thermostat and put it underneath that hose, because the hose next to it's the one underneath. And then that little elbow there will pop right out on top of that line you can see, and then I'll run my hose right up and in, and it'll only be a small bit of hose. And one that allows me to not have to deal with pulling all this crap apart in order to install it. So one, that's cool. Two, I like the idea of having the thermostat and Y housings hidden and covered and not out in the open like it'll be back there. You can kind of see it underneath when they do it. And then I really don't like how basically you see a bunch of hoses and things. And this is what it's going to look like when it's done, essentially, down in there and then back in here. So I don't love those. So by doing it this way, it's literally that kick panel right there, and I can get to the connection if there's ever a problem. Right here is the same way. One little kick panel that can pull out without pulling the seats and everything, and I can get to these two locations. So I think this is a better place to do it. It may completely screw me and be totally screwed because I can't do it this way. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm not 100%. So what I'm going to do next is get everything else done except for those lines where they tee in there and there. So we're going to go ahead and mount all of the ducting, drill all the holes, mount the motor, do the electronics, do everything but that, and then I'll come back to that. All right, Baja update. So the instructions are going to tell you to drill 3 1/4-inch holes, and then use their supplied 10 mil self-tappers, and I'm air quoting, to go in. Now here's the thing. This kit and instructions were made in 2017. It's now basically 23, and pretty sure they've upgraded the frame and what it's made out of. Those self-tappers will not go in until you get to 13/64, I believe. So yeah, 13/64. Take a 13/64 drill bit and drill that motherfucker out, because what they tell you to do will not work. Those self-tappers will not go through. So yeah, I did that. Holes worked out good, and other than that, it's fine. It pushes through the rest of the way. Now I'm on to running the hoses over here, because that needs to be done before I put this unit in. And I don't like the way they run. I don't like a lot of the way they do things. I'm not gonna lie, sorry. They put it too close to the steering column. Those hoses are literally on the steering column down there. They're touching it. And I know what you're saying. Oh, but you didn't put zip ties on it or anything. True. But even in their pictures right here, you can see it's sitting right on top of it right there. Which, granted, that's not put together yet. I'll give you that. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Derry. You can see right here, it's still pinched. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that further back and in. Next tip and or trick. You'll see here, I have the hose on. You're going to want to put that hose on with your zip tie and everything before you put it in there, because as you can see, it'd be a real pain in the ass to do it now. Number two, once you put it in, you're going to have a problem with that bolt hitting your power steering. And I'm pretty sure it denting or doing anything to that is bad. So I went and just nipped the head off that bad boy, and now everything seems to be fine. So it's tight, everything's good. The other thing you gotta watch out for is your clearance to your steering shaft. As you can see, it's pretty tight there. So that was the problem I was having. In order to clear my bolt here, I was hitting my steering shaft there. So this is the spot. I will say that this thing has not been that easy. Nowhere did it ever say it was easy, but it seems like their instructions and everything were done in 2017, and it's 2023, like I said before, and there's things that have changed and they have not updated anything. Yep. Now I need to go to the other side. My hand is too good. Okay, so it just slides right down into the opening there.
Really? Oh, that opening.
The box.
That's legit it that holds this on?
Yeah, that's what does it with the front roof too, the roof.
Is Velcro?
Yes.
We're holding our windshield on with Velcro.
Yes.
Same with the roof.
The roof is held on with some other things too, but yeah, pretty much Velcro.
That's a little concerning.
Alright,
You want to sit in here like that?
no, I'm gonna go put the roof on and finish this job. And then we'll have heat and the windshield and
We got the stuff?
everything. The heat's already in, come look.
I know, I saw it, but then we get the tools, the extra parts.
Where is this heat you speak of?
You're lucky, you get all the cool stuff when I have to sit in the back with the cold stuff.
So you have a blower right here,
Oh, it's cold though.
which they've already seen. Well, yeah, there's no heat. Then you got a blower right here, and then you got a blower right there,
And right here too.
and right there, and you can turn them to like, be like, oh. It when they're all open, it doesn't really blow a lot. But if you like close the big boys down here,
Oh, there's the one out here? Oh, there's the big ones.
that makes a big difference once you close a few vents. Like I can actually feel it hitting me now. And like that, we're all done. We got the windshield on, looking good. Got the roof on, looking good. Heater's installed, hopefully works. Figure that out once we actually warm it up. The blower runs, but it doesn't actually blow any hot air because I haven't gotten it hot enough yet. The vents came out real awesome. They're gonna work great with this windshield. Love the vents in the windshield. It's a really good day. We are coming together here. So We're gonna go out and take her for a test drive, see how the wind noise is. Get a little video action, show you guys what we think of it, and then we'll call it for the day. Boom! Alright, so, test drive.
Ooh, mud puddle.
How do we feel about the heat?
It's weak.
That's weak, huh?
Weak.
Well, that was low.
But, oh, that was low then.
Yeah,
okay.
That's high. I don't think you have it pointing at you, but...
This one's good. I can't reach that.
Oh, I didn't think about that when I
got nothing.
I can reach mine, but I don't want it. I'm not needing heat at the moment.
This thing is so much louder with the windshield.
It's not, though, I don't think.
But I don't know, it just sounds louder.
Well, you're used to the wind.
Yeah.
You're now getting no sound and nothing through.
Yeah.
Because you're right, the engine sounds louder now. That's what the back window's for.
Okay.
But we couldn't afford the back window.
Yeah, well, priorities. Front window first.
Yeah, I could live without the back window. We already got spots.
I love this time of year with the yellow leaves.
Oh yeah, this is the time of the year for pictures and whatnot.
Oh yeah. And mud puddles.
Lots of them. They're getting all over my windshield.
You are. They can't see that, but you are.
Yeah, I could ride this in the rain now.
The heat is like a very slow roll. It's not like a boom in your face.
No.
It's a slow roll.
And it's not designed to be like, oh, that's not cold.
No, it's not cold.
But we're only at halfway on heat, like, because we're not heating it, so it's not getting hot.
Okay. So did you just take the engine heat and blow it at you?
Essentially, yes.
Oh.
That's how all heaters work. You take the water from the cooling system,
Okay.
and then they run it across a radiator, a metal thing, and then the fan blows across that to blow air across it, and that's how you get it.
Oh.
So it's pulling air from underneath the dash over here and dispersing it everywhere.
Okay.
Now you also have another one right there you can shoot at.
Okay. Yeah, don't break the windshield on the first day
Shit, yeah, that would be bad.
with the twigs and whatnot.
I'm gonna hope that it'll hold up a little bit better than that. We'll find out.
We'll find out. And it really hasn't changed that much, but it does feel more car-like for sure.
Oh yeah, the windshield makes a giant difference.
Yeah.
Now if you were to get doors that actually protected the side of you and kept the heat in the bottom here, I think we'd be alright with the open side doors, or open windows,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it
I have
depends.
not found a window set that I like.
We'll have to try it when it's raining. Trash?
Can you grab that?
I can get out with it.
And then you got that other one over there.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Me neither. Pretty standard. I have no vents open, you have all of the vents open.
And wanting more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I can feel the heat coming over here from just sitting here. And, oh wow. That's not bad at all.
It's
Like
getting warmer.
if your hands were cold,
Yeah, I could
like
do this number.
you could totally warm them
Yeah.
up, which we didn't have that before. I didn't get this thing for us to be like hot, but we're warm. Like I'm getting warm over
Yeah.
here, and my shit's closed.
Yeah. One of those, you still need a coat when you ride.
Oh yes.
It's not going to make it hot where you can ride with just a t-shirt.
Yeah, no.
Like a car.
Nope.
Yeah.
But a hoodie you could probably get away with, or something like that. You know what I mean? You don't have to.
Yes.
Well, yes.
well.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can do it better than anyone else can, but yeah.
Yeah. It'd be really cold without a windshield.
Say what?
It'd be really cold without a windshield.
Like when you get the turns, you feel the air
Oh
come
yeah,
in. Yeah.
exactly. It's like, woo. What are you doing? Oh,
Figure we don't need to go to the top. We're just fucking around.
yeah.
I just wanted to drift some of those corners a little bit.
Oh,
So I
well,
can head
yeah.
back down.
Because there's corner. Yeah, there's corner. There's corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild. When we're going this way, it's like the wind just all of a sudden stops coming in the cab.
What do you mean this way?
Like when you're going
Yeah.
straight and we start moving and get some airflow,
Oh,
like
yeah.
in Cheeries to where it's not actually coming in.
Yeah,
the
and then you do
sides.
any turn, and it's like
Or slow
shoot.
down. Yeah, like right now, I'm getting a fucking just
And I'm
blow.
getting nothing. But if you turn this way, then I get it all.
Yeah, so like when I'm about to do.
Right now, I have it
So
now.
right now you're hitting me.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, and now it stops.
Yeah, right now I'm not getting nothing either. I do want to stop down here at some point and I want to check the fluid level. Make sure we're not losing.
Okay.
Well, I cut 2 holes in the system and added, it spliced in essentially. Well, so I have to, that's how I get the fluid to. I just had to cut 2 hoses and put
Yeah.
Ys in to send fluid up to here.
Oh.
That's why it was such a pain in the ass.
I don't think I realized that the heating system meant fluid.
Yeah. It's what it takes to heat your car.
I had no idea.
Radiator fluid.
I never knew
Cool.
what a radiator did.
It's a lot lower than it was, but we're at the low for cold.
Okay.
Don't know. Guess I'll have to check it once we get back. The problem I was concerned about, it was too far away to do anything for us,
Yes.
which is why I wanted it. And that, getting this windshield, I wanted a defroster.
Yes. That is what I was worried about. Windshield.
That's why I,
You think of these things.
yeah. Well, also, so this kit was designed to put 2 vents right here. To make a
Ah.
box thing, it was lame, and then this switch was gonna go up there. I didn't like it. So
Okay.
I did it this way.
Okay.
Because, well, it's better. So that was the thing. I mean, I knew it was going to be a pain in the ass because of the things I did that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it was a pain in the ass for a bunch of other things that shouldn't have been pains in the asses. You know, just like dumb stuff. Like they gave me self tappers. It says drill an 1/8 inch hole and then self tap. I drilled the 1/8 inch hole and it was like, yeah, dulled the self tappers. Because they've upgraded the frame material since they released the instructions.
Oh,
So on the other one that might have worked, but this one you need to use a 13/64 drill bit, and then it works.
Oh no.
I had to figure that out the hard way.
Oh.
Shit like that, you know what I mean? Just
Yes.
things that shouldn't take, it should have just been zoop, 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 zoop,
And it was not.
but it was not.
Okay.
You know, and that's the type of shit that there's no way, that's not necessarily their fault, but it's just, you know, it is what it is.
I wonder how much people get paid to install these for other people.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do it for less than $1,000
Okay.
after fucking everything I had to go through with it.
Yeah.
And that may be more, but that's more than what you should charge, but that's what I would charge because I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my, I'll do it, but you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Testing the fan, finally got it up to temperature, found out it worked.
Yes.
I was a wee bit concerned about
Yes,
that.
you were. I heard that a lot.
Well, I just thought it should have been working at 3 bars. Apparently I was wrong. It takes 4 bars.
like way louder.
It's not though. It's just not, the rest of it's not drowned out by the wind anymore.